I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the majority of times they'll either take the or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a f***. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to or pay for a boy. At what point can I force a woman to go get a? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a f***. I really don't.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Talk Podcast. So, you guys saw and heard the short clip, and I can imagine that this might be shocking to some people out there. And some people might think, oh, this is just a skit or this is a joke, but this is actually what happens in reality. Maybe not the majority, but it still happens. Now, you might think, why am I talking about this or why am I sharing this video clip? Well, I'm sharing this because to me it is important that women are aware of situations like this. And it also kind of summarized a lot of the things that I've been talking about in the last few weeks, talking about single baby moms, talking about the way women pick men, talking about the responsibility and the accountability that comes along with it. So, excuse me. You guys heard that this man said he has 7 baby moms. He has children with 7 different women. And he meets this women and he has intercourse, unprotected sex with these women. So, first thing I need to clarify, this man is a great example for an irresponsible man. This man is a great example for the type of man that women should actually, to be honest, run away from. This is not the type of man that you want to engage with and expect accountability, responsibility, and expect him to be a great leader and come into your life and, be responsible and lead the relationship and the family in the right direction. Because why? He doesn't want to do it. He's not responsible for his choices. He's not taking the accountability. He just cares about his fun, about what he's going to get in the moment, but he's not caring about what the outcomes might be. So this man is the prototype of what type of man you should not engage with as a woman, as a responsible woman. I know there are some women out there who actually think this is great. This is the type of guy they do want to have relations with. This is the kind of guy they are pursuing. But the outcome is really not good. He said he would sleep with this woman unprotected. And it takes two to tingle. And he said that also they were both irresponsible. Both him and the woman made the choice to take up that risk by not using protection. And we all understand how this works. There's always a risk of getting pregnant when you sleep with someone unprotected. So the both are carrying fault in this situation. But he would tell these women, look, I am not someone who's trying to become a father. I don't want to be a father. I am not stepping up. I am not taking responsibility. At the end of the day, these women chose to pursue the situation anyways. Sometimes there are some women who do this because they think they can change him, or they think they bring something sexually that's going to kind of make him stick around. But reality is that's not how it works. If a man doesn't want to be there, he's not going to be there. If a man says, I'm not joining into this to be the responsible guy you're dreaming of, he's not going to do it. So moving on in the conversation, he also talks about how the types of women he would engage with sexually, these women are giving their bodies to him, and also their womb in this case, but they're giving their bodies to him for the bare minimum. He doesn't even have to put up the bare minimum, meaning these are women who are pursuing him, knowing that he's not showing up, he's not planning anything, he doesn't care, but you would still give up the most special to him for nothing. He's not giving you attention, he's not giving you love and affection, he's not showing you respect, he's not even committed to you, but these women are willing to give up their bodies, and he's going to take it. He showed you who he is. You chose to join into it, and now you got pregnant, and now you have to face the consequences. And there's something that people nowadays don't really understand. Of course, you both were active in the sexual intercourse, doing the business, but once the business is over, you are left alone with the consequences, because you're the one carrying out that child. You're the one carrying the child for 9 months. You're the one giving birth to the child, and you're the primary caretaker first. When that child comes out, you're going to hold that child first. You're the one breastfeeding the child. You're the one nurturing the child, and so much more. So the thing is, to me, it's very important that women actually understand this. That's why it's so important not to lay with men who are not committed to you, not to lay with men who are showing you their actions, and the actions that they're showing you are not the great actions, that are not the actions that you would want to start building family on. He already has multiple children by multiple women, but unfortunately, this is not kind of making these women think twice and be like, oh, maybe this is the guy that I don't want to engage with. Let me see, how is he actually in his family life? Is he committed to this woman? Is he taking care? Is he stepping up? They don't care for that. They are just lost in the moment and trying to have fun and taking this big risk of putting themselves in bad situation, and also putting the children that they're going to have by these men in a bad situation. At some point in this clip, he was also talking about how he would tell these women that he's willing to pay money for them to get an abortion or to kind of get a plan B, but he's genuinely not going to be a father to those children, which is very painful and it's very bad. But at the end of the day, you cannot force someone to be a father who never actually wanted to be a father. You cannot force someone to be a responsible adult who never wanted to be a responsible adult. So you, as the woman going through all those things, you need to be very, very aware of who you're sleeping with. And he also said that. He said that, like, this is what I mean with men would actually tell you the truth, but sometimes women don't want to hear the truth. They want to look over it. They want to do things without thinking about the consequences. He said it himself. He believes that women should be more careful and aware who they sleep with. He's literally saying, I'm not the type of guy you should give your body to. I'm not giving you not even the bare minimum. I don't care. I'm not treating you respectful. I'm not going to step up. I'm not going to be supportive. So there are some men out there who would actually tell the women or show the women by their actions that they are not the type of man you should actually give your most special to, but women are going to do it anyways. Not all, but some women are going to do it anyways. There's some women who like to fall for guys like that because they think they have swag, or they're tall and attractive, or they have game, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. But you find that I see it a lot, and we hear this more and more. There are some women who are going to ignore all the good men in the name of they're boring, which means actually they're stable, but because you're not ready to grow up and be responsible yourself and be accountable, you're going to give your most special, your prime years, your body, your womb to random men who are going to have fun for you for a bit and then dump you. And sometimes this goes wrong in the sense of you get pregnant by someone who's not responsible, who doesn't care for you. And after on, time is running. Suddenly you wake up and then you're looking for the good guy who's going to come into your life and commit. Remember that video when the lady was talking to Kevin Samuels, and she personally doesn't even think highly of her baby daddy, of the father of her child. She doesn't think highly of him, but now she's looking for someone to come into her life and be a stepdad to a child that's first not his, to a child that comes from a dad who's not a respectable and responsible man. This doesn't work. I am only doing this because I genuinely care for women. I care for men the same way, but I really want women to wake up and understand that the choices you make come with consequences. Even though it was both of you having fun in that situation, at the end, you are the one carrying most of the responsibility, most of the consequences. And let's assume he's actually stepping up in terms of financially, and he's willing to pay, is it child support? Is it like buying clothes here and there, taking the child out for like, some activities and for dinner or whatever? That would be nice. But we all know that is not enough. That is not enough to be a father. Just paying is helpful, definitely, but that is not enough. A child needs so much more. Being a father means so much more than just paying. But check it. He is not even willing to do that. He doesn't. This man is probably in debt in $500,000, probably, because raising a child nowadays is going to cost you $200,000 or more until the child is 18, and now he has 7 of them. So the amount of debt that he's holding is enormous, but who's going to force him to do that? How can you force somebody who's not responsible, who doesn't want to be responsible, he doesn't care for you? There is no caring, there's no guidance, there's no love. To him, you were just a body, and he had fun with that body. He used it, and it was not even a forced situation. These women did it freely. They did it willingly. They also didn't care about using protection. If you have someone, even if you wanted to have fun, but you should be smart enough to say, look, I'm not committed to you. I don't really know you. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if you're going to be there for me. At least be smart enough to use protection, and use protection in the right way. So honestly, I don't wish this on anybody, but this is what is happening nowadays. This is what is going on. Women are giving their bodies and their womb, their most special, to men who actually don't deserve it. And these men, most likely, they have shown you who they are. They have told you what they are, what they're going to do or what they're not going to do. But you thought, I can change him, or I'm going to jump into this. I don't care. And this is the outcome. It's very unfortunate. And sometimes we see this with celebrities. I think a lot of women compare their lives, average women compare their lives with celebrities. We have this guy, his name is Nick Cannon, I guess. And he's a wealthy person, like he has a lot of money, I would assume. And he has multiple women, multiple children by multiple women. And it seems that women don't care. They would still come along and sleep with this man because in his case, they know that they can get financial security. They can gain something from it. They can also maybe get some fame from it. But at the end of the day, is this still the right thing? No, it's not the right thing because you're putting your child in a situation having financial support, but not really having the father who's there, who's committed, who's taking care of that child. How are you going to split one person into seven? He's never going to be around all seven children equally. It's not going to work. But this just shows the difference also. I told you this video is going to summarize so many of my topics. This also shows the difference between men and women. A woman is going to follow a man who has multiple children because she thinks there is no financial consequences on her side. But the other way around, most men wouldn't do it. But generally speaking, I hope you guys get the message of this is the type of man women shouldn't follow. If you want to do this, deal with the consequences. If you're the type of woman who's not responsible with her body and her choices, and you purposely choose to put yourself in this type of situation, sleeping with men like this and then getting pregnant, you are going to be forced to face the consequence. And then over time, hoping that now the so-called good guy is going to step into your life and take care of the damage and all the baggage that you're carrying, most likely that's not going to work. However, guys, I hope you enjoy. Have a good one. See you in the next. Bye.